Hello, hello, hello. Let me fix this camera a little bit. How we doing, everybody? We are live. We are alive. Just gotta make a post. Do 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 do. Bonjour depuis la France. Derek here, but YouTube is forcing me on an alt. Oh, engaging chef hat is Derek. Welcome, Derek. JJ, hope you're doing well too. How we doing, everybody? I am here because I was a little late in trying to grab the sorrow spear that I had said I was gonna do in between stream. So what the
Parasite, brimming with magic.
Okay.
Take it.
Do I have this?
A tidy slot, but no rune.
But no rune. Isn't the rune over here? The rune's like on this table, I believe. I'm not sure where the rune is, but honestly, we probably could just get this another time. Isn't the rune actually down where those goblins were? Alright, anyways, we're gonna go back to the mountain pass. It's not a big deal if we don't get the spear. We're probably not even gonna use it anyways. But let's get comfy, everybody. Grab a drink, grab some food. We're gonna be chilling for a little bit. Actually have some weird lighting in here. There we go. Looking a little better. Now whatever's on the screen is gonna be lighting my face up. Your streams are the only way I can enjoy BG3 now. My PC gave up the ghost. Oh, what happened to your PC? That's a shame, Amanda. Well, I hope you can get that fixed up soon. Because this game, to not be able to enjoy Baldur's Gate 3 is like a tragedy. Haven't been on this account since I stopped working for small YouTube creators. Tried to go back to my main, but nope. Yeah, I have a little too many YouTube channels from my different attempts to be a YouTuber at various points in my life. But we landed on this one, and this one seems to want to stick. So motherboard is old, and I don't have the funds for a new one at the moment. Well, I will say as time goes on, some very competent motherboards and just PC parts in general are going to just keep going down in price. So we talked to this lady. We figured out that she wants a Githyanki egg. But now what do we want to do? I think it's just kind of Githyanki crèche time? But I guess here's the question. So, Will knows about Duke Ravengard. Is my door closed? No, my cat's just meowing. I thought my door was closed. Moonrise Towers is kind of the whole point of Will's adventures right now. So once we reach the mountain pass, like from what we heard from Halson, it's essentially just the immediately easier way to the Shadow Curse lands, but you'll have to run into them eventually. Oh, I forgot that these guys are up here. So I guess the question is whether or not we would even take that little detour to... Is he not wearing any shoes? Will is not wearing shoes right now. Let's put some on him. Hey, no way you got channels with other content? Nah, they don't really have content on them. They were uploaded and taken off when I was much younger. It's not even close to what the channel is about now. What's up, Poltergeist? Welcome to chat. So yeah, I guess the question is, would Will take a detour to the Githyanki crèche? I think the only reason that we have to really go to the crèche in the first place is Lae'zel's influence on our decisions, and that she thinks that it's going to be a savior for the parasite. But it's all a matter of how much we've really trusted Lae'zel over the course of the adventure. You're doing a Will run too because of this? Awesome. I mean, I think Origin playthroughs are some of the most fun ways to enjoy Baldur's Gate 3 once you kind of get past the... once you get past just like the create my own character, take my own perspective route. Because he promised Lae'zel? When did he promise Lae'zel? Yeah, Will's got the dogs out. I mean, we've been pretty skeptical of Lae'zel so far. I don't know if it's as, like, slam dunk of a decision, but I feel like we might be missing out on quite a bit if we just go. It makes us promise. Did we get to that part yet? I forget exactly what we told Lae'zel, like, a while back. No, we have talked to Lae'zel a little bit. I think for the most crucial parts we have. Why is this so far over here? Yeah, I think we'll hit the crèche. The crèche is a good source of XP, some good merchants there. And... I mean, that's not the reason we're doing it, of course. We're going to be true to Will. This is actually a really tough roll. For strength, at least. I'm going to give it one more inspiration. I guess it doesn't want us to take the gondola. So, let's stop using our inspiration.
It's stuck.
Although, can't other characters do it? Karlak's got a lot of strength. Oh, she gets +4. You have to let the bird trick you. Well, I guess, like, knowing about encounters, going to them might be a little off course for what we're trying to do, but maybe this is the end of Lae'zel in the group because of all the crèche events, you know? Yeah, it does get pretty dicey towards the end, so there might be a little too much that Will's skeptical about with Lae'zel in the party once we're done with the crèche.
Must have been out of use for a long old time.
Leonardo, are you talking about the little blue jay over here?
The pride of the gate.
I mean, Will doesn't know that there's a bird there, so
Ever onward.
if we find a fast track to the crèche, all right, everybody get on. I don't want to leave someone behind.
Nice spot for a monastery. I suppose they wanted to make sure the monks avoided temptation.
Yeah, I mean, if we find our way walking back up here and we run into the encounter,
The height of temptation.
then absolutely, I think we'll take it in a direction of
No,
Will
I
being
mean
a good
more
guy
like
and wanting to save him.
vices. You know, pleasures of the flesh.
Met a Lamara demon who married a mountain, though. It's a thing.
I think the thin air might
Married a
get into you,
mountain.
Karlak.
Actually, isn't there a route up here? Seems like I'm missing some stuff over here. Ooh, yeah. Greater healing potion. Gold. Some silver amulet. Pilgrim's Prayer. Good morning, Lathander. I suppose all mornings for you are good. You making them up out of all the bright bits in night and getting them to shine worthy. Oh, that's all part of the same parentheses. I have 2 new boys, Luke and Elliot, and I should like them to see lots of your nice sun-ups. Sun-ups? I guess it's just like the rising of the sun. So if you would watch over them, I would be most thankful. I am poor as muck, but have some heart left to give, that which has not been eaten up by the boys and their mum. So that bit is yours if you keep them seeing sunrises. Thanks from Harrison Fields. Okay, so we got another god entering the fray that oh, there's a few of them. Pilgrim's Prayer, Pilgrim's Curse, and Pilgrim's Prayer. Okay. What's this one? Morning, Lord. You never rose up over nothing. You're just a fucking sham like all gods. Dirty, stupid animals, all of you. Rotten pigs, wee. You ain't got shit on the absolute. It's beautiful. It's gonna fuck you like the cheapest whores. What? Oh my goodness. I gotta close my door. Jeez, that's quite the vulgar note. I mean, Will's a good guy, but if Lae'zel and the other Giths try to jump him for the artifact, I think he'd be quite upset and defend himself. Yeah, 100%. I mean, Will's a nice guy, and he's a savior of the weak, defender of the innocent. But he's not gonna, like, he's not stupid about things. I think I might have read these out of order. Dear morning, Lord, and you are a dearie. Haven't I just the grandest time? Sure, if I was honey, I wouldn't have trouble getting down a hill. So warm and good I feel. I've been heading here to pay you homage and beyond our other business for some 2 odd months, and every mile has unearthed more and more kindnesses. For example, when my sleeping roll was infested with bed bugs, itching me disagreeably, morning lord, I have no qualms admitting it, a woman gave me a spare of hers, and it was a toasty warming of a night, and she with 2 children of her own to tend. Anyway, thanks for pouring your honey heat over each and every day, cloudy or no, here for a lone woman barefoot and smiling on the long road. Wow. I mean, that's quite the dramatic jump. Are there any more notes? Doesn't look like it. Maybe we should pick up this autumn crocus. Alright, let's head down here. Let's get this fast travel. And then I think we would go in the main way. We don't really know that it's kind of infested with violent Gith. Although we are seeing enemies on our screen already. Will looks so sick.
That's enough. On your feet. taking us?
If this is about that weapon your friend was talking about, we don't have it and we don't know shit about it.
Silence! Move!
No. No, I'm not going in there. I won't.
Yep, good luck.
Anyone want to join her? As I thought. Through the doors. Now! The captain is expecting you.
Well, we didn't know that there was an angry Gith shooting people with a crossbow. I think now we would be kind of be like, whoa.
They won't see me coming.
Probably want to sneak up here. Although maybe I'm playing two roleplay. All right, you just have leather armor. You ain't got nothing. They wouldn't leave you with anything on you. Well, this door's locked, but we have knock, enchanted security.
Keeping pace.
Ooh, I hope Locke can get this open, or knock.
A feeling stirs.
Let's prep it real quick.
Uncertainty.
Your curiosity is getting
Damn it.
the better of you.
It's locked with
Do
magic.
not let it. Stay away from the Githyanki. They're hunting you. They want the artifact. They'll stop at nothing to take it from you.
So, I think we're just gonna keep getting more and more sketch of the Githyanki. Because we've...
A hero at heart.
I mean, we haven't learned much about the prism yet, other than the fact that we know it's just, like, invaluable. Well, we actually did... There is a broken window,
Best foot forward.
but this looks like it just needs to be Eldritch Blasted. Okay. So... I mean, we'll get more into it as we get closer, but I think Will might not be as fond of Lae'zel's attachment to her people, just off of how aggressive they're going to be. Will would advise caution and avoid risking the group's lives, I guess, especially knowing that the voice is spamming with "Don't go there." That's a really good point. I'm not sure if we really even go here. Cuz like Lae'zel, if Lae'zel was a core part of our party, like say Karlach had but he saw people being captive. That's okay. I think that does it, Leonardo. I think you're right, actually. Because they were kind of defenseless people being taken in, and that kind of reinforces why we would take an even more cautious approach to how we would get in there. Okay. I think we are going to go in. And we're just going to be a little cautious about it. I think this area is a fight, though. They're cultists of the Absolute, so I don't think he would. What are... Oh, the people, the prisoners. The prisoners are cultists of the Absolute. I didn't know that. Poltergeist. Yeah, Will wouldn't go into a Gith crèche like that, just walking into it knowing there's a great chance they might lose the artifact or even die. Nah, it's kind of a tough one, because like Leonardo said, there's innocents being taken in, and I think the only real evidence of like cultists of the Absolute that we know so far are the goblins. The goblins are sure in a way like just the Absolute's minions. So I don't think we know too much of people being infected with it. And there was really no evidence that there was that those prisoners were cultists of the Absolute. So I guess we'll leave it up to a poll. We will poll it. Does Will avoid the crèche? Yes or no? I'm split here, and I think we have to boil this one down to a vote. He does because he was peeking at them and the prisoners were wearing the Absolute's talismans. I didn't see that, but if that's the case, then... Well, did we get an autosave? Maybe we rewatch this. We did get an autosave. Let's rewatch this cutscene, and we'll see what the choice most evidently leans us to. We have a 50-50 vote right now. We gotta get some more votes in there. We gotta split this 50-50.
That's enough.
They are wearing necklaces of the Absolute.
Where are you taking us?
If this is about that weapon your friend was talking about, we don't have it and we don't know shit about it.
Ooh.
Silence! Move!
No. No, I'm not going in there. I won't.
That kind of... I feel like that might change some things.
Anyone want to join
But-
her? As I thought. Through the doors. Now, the captain is expecting you.
Plus they're goblins too? They're halflings. Oh, and it says novice of the Absolute. Now we're back to 50-50. What's up, Metal Man? Welcome to stream. On their neck is also and also the cloth wear from the necromancer's students or something from Balthazar has some relevance all the way back here. What does he hope to get from going to the crèche? I guess the only reason we would go to the crèche is from what WYLL said. And I guess my initial point as to... Because I was initially thinking we might avoid the crèche before we even got all the way down here. Just because of how... I don't know, volatile our relationship with WYLL has been. There's really no reason for us to go super in her interests. And especially this, seeing this kind of changes my perspective on it. The only note I will say is, what if we see the Githyanki killing people of the Absolute like this and taking them captive and stuff and kind of lean into... Oh, they might be on the same side as us. Is that a gist that people might get? This is a tough one because this would be a lot to avoid. Does Will avoid going to it? Also, if Ravengard is in Moonrise, Will might want to keep the tadpole to infiltrate the cultists. Well, I even think if Will goes, it might just be to try the Zitisk, or whatever the machine is called. When it doesn't work, they would come right out meddling no more in there. Would Will be chill with WYLL without Tav being present is the real question. I don't think so. But the monastery, I think we can still at least explore the monastery. Although we don't know if Githyanki are in there. All right. There's a tiebreaker vote. We have 9. It's as cut as it can be. 56% to 44%. I think we're going to avoid the crèche. And if there are more reasons, to go back, then we'll go back. If we learn later, if we have Lae'zel convince us, then we'll go back. But for now, until I'm convinced otherwise, I think we're gonna avoid it for now. This is also a very hard fight. Well, we're in it. It is a lot to avoid, but if it's in WYLL's character to not go to the crèche, then it's tough. I think it's just kind of what we have to do. To miss the blood of Lathander, you are truly committed to the RP. It's kind of, yeah, we've had to forego, I mean, we don't have Astarion in the party, and Astarion's one of my favorite characters in the game. So that's already, we had to make a pretty decisive choice pretty early on. Let's get a frenzy going. And I think while we are not very close to these guys, we try to take out this ghoul really fast. I think if Lae'zel was in the party, it would be a different story. Yeah, if we were more attached to Lae'zel as one of the Blade of Frontiers, like if this was Shadowheart in replacement, Karlach, or Gale, we would be a bit more giving them the benefit of the doubt when it comes to the danger. Yeah, and Will has to save Duke Ravengard, and Through the Mountain Pass was pitched as just a way to Moonrise Towers, so Will would probably just want to keep going, to be entirely honest.
Ready for this?
So let's throw a reckless attack on this sucker. Pretty good damage. Man, Karlach has so much initiative. In the words of Francis Underwood, democracy is so overrated. Okay. Let's get a blade song going. And our shadow blade. I need to start prepping this stuff. Piercing strike. I don't think I need to do that here. Let's miss. These guys are so frustrating to fight. It's like you need to have the perfect order in how you kill them, or else you're toast in a never-ending resurrection loop. Grant the target's proficiency bonus to their attack rolls. Let's give that to Karlach. Righteous Clarity. Undead. Okay, and then, since Gale is super squishy, I mean, Will is too, but I think Gale is more important to be able to stay alive and heal from his blade singing. Let's give him protection from evil and good. Look at guys, I'm buffing. I'm being smart. But I could also be more smart by auto-saving right now. Let's give him his Shadow Blade. And let's slice this dude up. That's big damage right there. That's a good kill. Could have sent Shadowheart to the back too. To what back? Maybe over here. Protection saves us from zombies. Sure does. They are undead, so I think protection included undead. You don't want to see me using 100% of my brain. This is a sick cleave right here. Can we get everyone? No, I want to include the Death Shepherd. Let's try to daze them. Gimme! Oh, immune to daze. Fuck. Okay. Time to use holy water. Oh, whoa, whoa. What does that do? Well, we'll use it on Shadowheart's turn because I think Gale's turn is a bit more valuable. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. I'm not highlighting any of my teammates, am I? Doesn't look like it. And that gets the Death Shepherd. Oh, so satisfying. Then can I get a blade singing? Holy AoE. This fight's already going amazing. Why is opportunity attack a reaction? Has to ask. Are they? Alright. Let's grab the holy water from Will's inventory. Throw. Holy water. Will holy water damage us? The small flax explodes on impact, damaging nearby fiends and undead. So it shouldn't hurt us. Wait, isn't Karlak a fiend? That's a risk I'm willing to take. Oh, path is interrupted. I actually don't have a clear shot right now, so we might have to do that in a sec. It'll hurt Gale? Why would it hurt Gale? It says it only does damaging nearby fiends and undead. Maybe I should duel. We'll break the concentration. Oh, fuck. Do I have another one for that? Oh, I don't have another oath charge. Yeah, Karlak is a tiefling, so she's a fiend. Shoot, what do we do here? I think we have to command one of these. I can't target the undead with this. That sucks. Maybe we just stab. Just smash the holy moly water. I don't have a good throw. And if I'll take one attack of opportunity if I move. I'm cool with that. I'm not cool with that. She's paralyzed now. What a mistake. Can't use actions because I'm nauseous. I think that's because I'm in the cloud, right? Let's see if you get paralyzed too. Please don't. Yep, good. You're still nauseous. Now maybe I throw the holy water with Will. I can't use actions because I'm fucking nauseous. Okay. Let's be smart. Let's be smart. There's really nothing I can do here. Can I can't help Shadowheart. That's a stanky fart. Alright, so let's throw this guy off balance. With a crit. And he's off balance. Perfect. Not perfect. This is turned from an amazing fight to a uh-oh fight. Thought it only did bonus damage to them and normal to everyone else. I mean, that could be the case. Just the way that it's worded makes me think that it would only deal damage. Oh my goodness. If I throw... Do undeads get hurt from potions? And they're not close. I can get Will and Shadowheart in it. Or Will and Karlach. Doesn't look like I can get Will in there. Let's have him throw... Because we can't activate Blade Song, do an action, and then... Fuck. Let's at least get this going. Excuse me? Why? Why didn't that heal Karlach? Well, I actually can Blade Song Climax. Gale can Climax right here. But I don't think it's the right choice. I'm missing everything. This fight has kind of gone to shit. He can do that and swing twice. Yeah, before we waste any more time here, let's reload. What a shame. That started off so good. We had so much damage on everyone. I think our priority might be to try and kill the Death Shepherds. Would have been a bit premature to climax then. Yeah, so let's throw a Shadow Blade on Will again. Get another hit. Okay, so we killed him last time, we killed him this time. Going the same way. Now everybody dashes and gets close. Gale gets an insane lay on hands, or not lay on hands, burning hands, whatever that spell's called. Wow, they're literally just going to the same exact spot. I don't think Cleave really did too much. You are not too heavy to throw. Although throwing him out of the thing would make Gale's fire hands worse. Can I... Maybe I just start laying reckless attacks on the Death Shepherd. You have to stay out of the gas clouds. True. But at this point, I'm kind of screwed about that. because they just came up and started farting. Yeah, all of these provoke attack of opportunities. I think at least while Karlach is not nauseous, we need to throw a reckless attack on this guy. That did nothing. Even a crit just did 13. I'm trying to be a smart fella, not a fart smella. We have to do this again. It's just too good. And then we climax again. But can I climax out of... That'll provoke attack of opportunity. This doesn't. But it looks like this is... Yeah, the stinking cloud is right here. Fuck. Your Blade Song damage charges will harm enemies an additional 1 to 6. And Blade Song healing charges. How do I get Blade Song damage charges? You can accumulate these charges by casting level 1 spells or above that are not weapon attacks. Oh, so I should still be casting more spells. Okay, let's start to build up. Since he's not in the cloud, he's not uploaded to the cloud, let's keep increasing his charges so that when we need to climax. It's just such a weird phrasing. Oh, and while we're here, I just want to ask you guys to like the stream. Make sure we get promotion to as many people as we can. Get some more chatters in here to hang out with y'all. That would be much appreciated. Alright, so I need to break the concentration of evil and good. The ghast is the one producing the fume. So let's try and just nuke the shit out of him. Wow. What a big hit. Holy shit. Okay. Gain advantage on attack rolls against celestial fiends. Who can I give that to? I think Gale is just going to be huge. Gale. I hope he doesn't die. I really hope he doesn't die. Oh, if I wasn't gonna get paralyzed by this sucker, I would just run around.
This is my time.
Am I crazy to Misty Step over here so that this guy doesn't have an attack route to Gale? Who's arguably the most important part of this fight right now? Is it a mistake to Misty Step here? Or can I use... You can spend Healing Hands charges to save Will from nausea.
My faith will protect me.
Where's Healing Hands? Oh, Lay on Hands. I would let Gale die and use him as a fart aura of our own. You know he's stankin'.
This is my time.
Fuck. 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 I'm doing it. The shortest Misty Step of all time. Let's see where it goes. Damn, crits are only doing that much? I'd let Shadowheart lay her hands on all of them. You ain't got a AO what that? That's totally valid. This is really good. Another one. This does not provoke attack of opportunity. I have 3 Blade Song damage charges. Let's do it. Some 14s there. Start it back up, Gale. Now he's gonna start swinging hard. Oh, miss on Will, thank God. And only 4 damage. Oh, we're kind of killing it right now. But I can't kill the Ghast while the Death Shepherds are alive. That's like... Can I lay on hands Karlach? Yeah, but how do I help Karlach? She's paralyzed is like a disease, I think, that I can lay on hands. All diseases and poisons affecting a creature. But here's the issue. Karlach doesn't get a turn until 3 more guys go. So I think it might be very valuable to try and nuke down the last 33 HP that this guy has. Try. But that might lose. That if I can't take a valuable action here, it might lose. Although, if I kill this guy's just going to raise him. Spirit Guardians would have been nice here. Fuck. Spirit Guardians would be so sick here. Oh, no. That provokes 2 attack of opportunities. Ooh. Maybe a compelled duel. How many turns does this last? 3 turns? This one goes here. I think I might have to compelled duel this guy. Oh, I just want to take a game action. Maybe we heal Karlach to keep her getting fucking destroyed by this thing. I'm so conflicted. Let's heal Karlach. And she gets Blade Ward. Maybe I spend a healing word on her too. Yeah, let's do it.
The blade will not bend.
The blade will not bend. Booming Blade this fucker. So, that did like no damage. I think Blade Song Climax is going to be the way we do most of this damage here. Oh, don't forget the holy water. I do still have the holy water. Holy shit, she's taking damage. Oh, she's not nauseous anymore. Okay. What do we have? This could change everything. Where's that holy water? Okay. Go. Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. That seemed pretty legit. Now. Not gonna lie, no matter what, this fight is kind of cooked from the start. It is, like, I can't kill the skeletons first, though. So, well, they're gonna keep resurrecting the other shit. So I think if I can stay alive, I can at least, like, I can get them both down to the point where I can kill them each separately before they can take a turn. I'm hesitant to throw the dagger because I feel like I might want to just throw one of them. Nah, let's throw a dagger. What should that do? I can't see, my cat's in the way. That actually... Oh, it knocked him prone too? That's kind of massive. Hit Shadowheart. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay. This all of a sudden just got really real. Which one's prone? You're prone. Can he get up and res him? It might just make, if he's prone, it might just make sense to get the gone there from the wrong way. If you tried it from the other path, you would have been closer to... Oh, okay. If we fail this, then we'll go back to the very start. Hit it. Okay. And all of these provoke attack of opportunities. It seems like it. It very much provokes attack of opportunity. Yeah, no, the shepherds do res each other, Derek. It's pretty fucked up. And Gale can't move anywhere without provoking attack of opportunity. I'll wait. I'll wait. He gets up and reses someone. Actually, massive athletics.
Forever dauntless.
Because if I can get both of these guys down to a point where I can just AoE kill them both, Bone Chill might help. Oh, but doesn't... I think that doesn't prevent against the rezzing. Whoa. Okay. We need to make it to Gale once. We need to make it to Gale once. I wish Karlach could take this right now. Do I have any regular potions? That's all I can do with the rest of his actions. Oh, that's huge miss on Gale. Huge miss on Gale. When she's alive, and she's alive, and she's alive, and she's alive. Oh, no. So now Will has nauseous on him, which really sucks. But we're going to throw another dagger at this sucker. And he's prone. He has 3 HP. Gale needs to be able to Blade Sing. I do still have a regular throw. Is there anything I can throw here that would be useful? That wouldn't just destroy... Yeah, no, I can't throw... We probably can cleave them both. Well, are you talking about both the Death Shepherds? I'm fully confident in Gale being able to kill. It's just a matter of... I don't know if he can do 10 damage. But if he can't do 10 damage, then somebody else can hit it. So I want to maybe try and take out as many of these guys with the... Can we kill this guy so we don't get every attack of opportunity? We got him low. That's kind of all we can hope for. Provokes attack of opportunity, provokes attack of opportunity. Okay, hold on a second here. Do we ever do this? Do we ever do this? Send them all over there? Hopefully all of them. And then Blade Sing into them. Heal any allies that we damaged. Probably gonna kill Karlach. I see so many blue lines. This... Karlach might Pepsi from that. I don't know why I thought that was so funny. I think we do it. Wait, we killed both the Death Shepherds. Holy shit! And then we get an absolutely sick Blade Song climax. And we heal Karlach at the same time. Oh my god!
What should I do?
We just turned something out of nothing. Holy shit. Undead receive disadvantage on their attack rolls. That's the extra that Bone Chill gives. Woo! Now this ghast is still a problem. Two Bone Chilled?
Battle favors the fearless.
Let's go, everybody. That was huge. Yeah, next. Do your worst. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Or it would be if I couldn't just grab this son of a gun and, like, kill this guy with it. Nice. Oh, we did it, guys. Actually, the ghast is still alive. We're not out of the woods yet. What's up, Vagard? No need to apologize for being late. You did, I will say, you did miss one of the go back a little bit. You missed one of the sickest Gale combos we've ever had in combat. Two birds with one stone, except one of the birds is the stone. So it's just the ghast. I don't think pushing him does anything. Oh, that's cute. Karlach's really concerned.
Find a route.
I gotta pick these daggers back up. I'm just like leaving them here. What just happened? Did you see that? Just got like stuck in the tree. That was hilarious.
One can't always be a gentleman.
What just happened? What is going on?
Ready.
Gale is fine. Except he's paralyzed now. Alright. Ba-boom. Yeah, that gas went through it. Alright, let's pick Gale up. Oh, and... No, I need to pick. Change. Move. What is going on here? Perfect. Alright, let's pick these daggers back up. What a fight, guys. Holy. I don't know what was harder, that one or the Arden fight.
Might find something useful.
Although we never died to the Arden fight. And Shadowheart, I guess, is going to be keeping this stuff for now. Gas tab, nothing. Wow, that deserves a short rest for our party.
Respite.
Missive from Moonrise? How do I read? Read. Duke Ravengard is to be delivered, unharmed, or mostly so immediately. Moonrise Towers cannot fulfill its destiny until the Duke has been delivered. Those who succeed will be rewarded. Those who fail will face my wrath. Then Gortash's, then mine again. Wow. Okay. So, Will reading this kind of, that would like, that would give him just like a beeline straight to Moonrise. There would be like, this would be kind of shocking to him. What if Ravengard was taken to the crèche? Says right here, Moonrise Towers.
Grand Duke Ravengard abducted to Moonrise Towers.
Oh.
Hells. We need to talk.
Okay. You speak with the dead? Ooh. Good idea. I have a potion. That's very smart of you, Leonardo. I want to give you your credit. That's animal speaking. Where do I have speak with dead? Oh, I don't have any potions for it. Don't you have the necklace? I have that. Where would I have gotten the amulet? Let's sort. Sort by value. I have Seluna's Dream. The amulet from the Dank Crypt. Oh, I didn't end up getting that. I wasn't able to, I didn't have any, like, lockpicking tools, so I couldn't, or trap disarm tools. We don't have, like, any necklaces, I don't think. You can click any character, the amulet from the day. Fuck. Does anybody have it in their spell book? No. It's right beside Withers? Oh. Let's go back then. Roadside Cliffs? I think it would be. Yeah, let's absolutely...
One move ahead.
Let's absolutely get those.
Let's see.
Yeah, there are a lot of times where I'm very caught up in like dialogue or like just trying to figure out what the right choice for Will would be, to where I just completely miss some things like this. Yeah, it's got to be right in here. I gotta hold Alt more often. Oh, fucking yes. Awesome. Anything else in here? I saw a gilded chest. Yeah, let's just grab this gilded chest. We already did the fight in, I think, part 2, maybe, of this series.
I love surprises.
You're telling me I gotta... Immune to psychic damage, of
That's
course.
one
Let's
nice.
lockpick this shit. Well, luckily for you, Poltergeist, the VODs are all on the channel. Wow, just an amethyst ring. I mean, that's actually pretty valuable. So let's go back to Trail to Crags. Wait, there's 3 chests in Wither's room? Well, if all of those stupid gilded chests just have amulets, I'm chilling. Let's give Shadowheart the speak. No, because we want Will to be able to cast the spell.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
So what questions would he ask to get the most information? Oh, good point, Metal Man. That's actually sick. Where did you come from?
Moonrise Towers.
Okay. And then what were you doing here would have been 3?
Following orders of General Thorm.
We get one more. Ooh. Who is General... So from what we already read, we knew what the orders were. Were just to bring Duke Ravengard back. So maybe we'd ask, who's General Thorm? I think I'm going to go with 4, because it's pretty clear what the orders were. Because I think we only get one more.
Leader of true souls.
3 is better.
Chosen of the
My bad, guys.
absolute.
Ooh. Oh, we have more.
Find Duke Ravengard. Bring him to the absolute.
Okay. These are some insanely cool, like, Origin exclusive dialogues. What does the Absolute want from our father? Also, did we loot the Druid basement last time? I tried to hop on with enough time to be able to do that, and it just it took me too long, and I had to start stream. Yeah, where is Duke Ravengard now?
Silent. It does not know. The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Wow, that was really cool. What is our journal update from that? Travel through the mountain pass. We find a corpse who told us he came from Moonrise Towers on order of Jethric General Thorm. We're headed in the right direction. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so I think I'm kind of glad that we ended up going for the mountain pass. Let's take all this. Dead Githyanki youth. Have some, Ooh, maybe I can cast once per long rest. They were cult. Oh, the other... those are just like novice cultists. I don't think they would have too much. I guess... Do I want a long rest and talk to this one too? Well, this was the one with the note on it, so maybe that was the only one that had strict orders from. You can still cast it on the... Oh. Shh, that's sick as fuck.
The corpse remains silent.
Well, you were fucking useless. Can we cast on you? No. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Vigard. Well, sweet. I think that kind of reinforces that we might not go to the crèche. Because if we find all this information on the way to Moonrise, there's not a huge incentive for us to turn around.
What's that?
Dig, dig, dig. Always take some gold. Ooh, Elminster! Wow, we're like already right there.
Who there, wanderer? Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Elminster?
The very same, Gale. And a fair bit miffed he is, too, finding himself forced to expose his best pair of boots to so many miles of country road on your behalf.
The cheese lover. Literally the GOAT. Like, actually the greatest of all time. The strongest wizard in all the realms. Yeah, maybe that's where Gale got it from. Many miles, you say? I think 2, because Will's a bit of a like a folk hero. He's been around.
Originally, Shadowdale. Lately, the fanciest inns of Waterdeep. Meet Elminster Ormar, a good friend of mine, but rather more significantly, he's the most famed and respected wizard in the realms.
Am I, indeed? Most famed and respected errand boy, more like.
I was bid to spare neither time nor my own
Cloudkill no
self
longer
to
takes
find
an
you.
action.
She sent me, Gale. You know of whom I speak.
But why? Out with it, Elminster. Please.
Young man, has your sojourn away from Waterdeep washed away your decorum as well as your patience? Nigh a
There's no
10
way you could have
day
played
I've
as
gone
Elminster.
without honest fare, worthy of
Is that the
name.
case?
Drank naught, but what the sky entitled my thirst. Why, some bread, cheese, and a cup of wine would appear unto me a feast. Surely you won't begrudge me a mite of rest and repast before I get out with it?
I mean, as a folk hero, I think we're going to give this guy, like, the utmost respect. Yeah, Gale, where's your decorum?
Oh, for the love of...
This way, then? To your camp. Oh, don't dawdle now, lad. You're the one who's in such a frightful hurry.
Oh, nigh on 13 centuries old and he still thinks with his stomach. We'd best follow and see if he's more disposed to speak plainly once it's stopped its grumbling.
Oh yeah, I did hear that he was like a D&D character back in it. I thought you meant that he was playable, like a playable character in Baldur's Gate. Do we go back to camp now? I mean, we're about to head into the Shadow Curse lands, I think.
A wise choice. Better to indulge your curiosity than Elminster's appetite.
Yes, what a delightful wedge of old Elturian that was. Doesn't
So,
do to
is this
parley
the
on an empty
avatar of
stomach.
Elminster? Because
It's one's words
he's not a
frivolous
god,
when they should be grave.
but I heard
Plenty
somewhere that he
to
has to
digest.
manifest
After
himself
all,
in an avatar.
Good deal to stew over.
Yeah,
if
I
you
will need the rest of Leonardo. I used a
Words
lot of
ladled
spell
with
slots
import
and all
should
my
be
Blade Song
savoured
charges.
so as to better absorb their meaning. Wouldn't you agree?
Elminster!
Right. You see, that is to say,
I love this guy.
Gale, my boy, I've come to address a most pressing matter. I'll speak as plainly as I can, forswearing the accustomed frills that decorate my speech.
How is Will gonna feel about all of
On
this?
behalf
Like,
of Mistra, the message and the charge I
'cause this is
bring
pretty
you
big.
are hers.
You were sent. I kind of like 2. Yeah, we're pretty close to Gale at this point, and if we're able to like kind of work with him in what he's already presented us, then I think we'll honestly just feel like kind of sorry for him.
What she considers to be forgiveness. Mistra is aware of the misadventures that have befallen you both. She knows of your strife with the absolute.
Luckily, you guys can see the screen. I can't right now.
Most insidious of evils.
You want to lay down, Bubba? Yeah, take a squat. Maybe I can see. Lay down. I can't see the dialogue options. Theo, come on, man. You want to pick it for me, dude? Okay, hold on. I'm going to move him. He needs to leave. If even the gods know, like, why are we fighting this alone? I can't not make him leave. It would like pause the stream. I think 2.
They choose the instruments of their will with great precision. Sometimes the single drops we think we are do not realize what waves we are building up to be. Do not discount yourself.
I would love to have him on
and
camera
by
all the
same
time,
token, do
but
not
he doesn't really stay
discount
still too
your
easily.
enemy. You
Let's
must
actually push
know
this back a little bit.
that the absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live, even those who are undying. It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself. That is why I have come here to charge you, Gale, with its destruction. It is Mistra's belief that only you...
If he hung out in the same spot the entire time, Poltergeist, I would 100% get an extra camera to put on him. I know... who is it? Is it Co-Carnage that does that? Somebody does that, where they have like a special camera for their cat. Gale alone? How so?
No. Precisely. Mistra has granted me the power to stop the clock, as it were, on the orb's rush to overpower you. Instead, you will be able to unleash its lethal combustion at will.
Interesting. This could be help or hindrance. We shall have to see.
You must find the heart of the absolute.
I don't know if it's not nuking time. I'm not letting my blade brother go out like that.
The catalyst that will burn it from this world.
Heading out for dinner. Hey, we'll always welcome you back, Derek. Very welcome member of the chat. Yeah, that's monstrous. You're tasking him to kill himself.
He is not.
Yeah, the nuke is no blade.
But it seems that
Very
Mistra
off
is.
character.
It brings me no pleasure saying this.
What's up,
my
Dookie,
friend,
Deucey Duck?
but
Welcome in.
Such is Mistra's will. Yours must be the sacrifice that will undo the absolute. And for your
I think I saw Dirty
sacrifice,
Dallish in
you
here earlier too, and
will
I didn't
be
say hi. I'm sorry,
redeemed.
guys.
Such is Mistra's promise. With that, I've said my sorry piece, and need only bestow unto thee the charm I was bid. Mina hastra mistrariel idalion thras annas dithra. It is done. Both charge and
Leonardo's right. You do activate the
committed
nuke with a
into your
blade.
care. To you, I commit into care Gale himself. I count on you to shepherd him well on this strangest of journeys.
There's still a long journey ahead. We're gonna find another way.
Or some other fortune altogether.
Like moons make swell and wane the nescient seas, so too the sky-strewn gods ordain the tidal fates of mortal days. And yet, an ocean born in lonely hours, come ebb, come flow, come all that is beyond the breadth of our dominion. Be a moon unto yourself. Even the waves of fate can break upon the shores of will. Farewell, my
Oh, so he's
friend.
kind of.
Farewell, Elminster.
So he's
Glad
kind of
she
like
chose you.
on, maybe slightly on board with another option. I love this camp. This is probably my favorite camp location in the game. I just love how like chill it looks. We're on like the side of a mountain. Everybody's really spread out. Well, let's go talk to Gale.
An audience with Elminster is never less than memorable.
Well, can't even
I'd
see
have
your
liked
eyes,
to
Gale.
introduce you to him in less dire circumstances. But those are hard to come by these days.
I'd always imagine Elminster to be more imposing.
The doddering act is merely an illusion, one he's most adept at maintaining. Elminster is the most formidable wizard in the realms. Perhaps in existence. For Mystra to have sent him...
Is Mystra stronger than
The
Saluna? Because as
severity of
far
her
as
bidding
I know,
could
if I'm
not
not
be
wrong, of
clearer.
course, Mystra
Or weigh more
manifested
heavily on me.
from Saluna. I'm not
Time
sure. Well,
seems so
so
infinite when
so
you're
that was
young.
one of the original
A
Mistras,
month
like
is an age.
way
year
back
is a
when a beer
lifetime.
Toril was like in its conception.
And
Let
it's
me-
a strange feeling
Let me let him stop talking.
to
sorry.
realize how little of it one might have left.
Yeah, so at the conception of a beer Toril, we had Shar and Saluna, and in there, I think Shar took a piece of herself and like flung it essentially at Saluna, and I think that is what manifested Mystra, the original one. I think her official name was Mistral, like with an L. But then Karsus's folly was what made the original Mistral die, put the whole land into a terrible, terrible darkness for wizards and magic in general. And then that's when the new Mystra was able to come in and take her place. I guess if anybody in chat can confirm the facts on that one, it'd be much appreciated. I'm pretty sure that's how it went. I did research for that a long time ago. I think in my Ketheric Thorm video over a year ago. I think Mystra is stronger than Saluna. For your overall question, yeah, I believe that is the case. Yeah, Carlax is chilling. She's doing her little jigs. You're seriously considering doing what Elminster said?
Of course. He offered the clearest solution to our problem. All I have to do is find the right place and time, close my eyes, and let go. Then the slate will be clean. Wrongs will be righted, the absolute will be gone, and I along with it.
Wow, he's just very convinced that this is it. So, I mean, maybe that just kind of makes it pretty evident that he's been enduring some pretty nasty shit for a while now. I don't understand. Can't Mystra just destroy the Absolute or Elminster himself?
No doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he saved the realms more times than legend can recount. To take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have, and only I can wield it.
There's surely another way.
If there was, I'm sure the goddess of magic and the greatest wizard who ever lived would have identified it.
Not necessarily, because Mystra has like her
Only one
own
solution is offered.
quarrels with
That
you
remains
at this
ahead of
point,
us for
Gale.
now. The heart of the Absolute must be discovered before I can stop its beating.
That's where we're trying to go. Don't worry, I'll call you Han, not Shirley. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing? I'm not sure which one I want to pick, because one kind of makes us feel like we're on board, and I'm not on board. I don't want Gale to die. Maybe since we're such bros, like we might be in a little bit of a denial phase. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you blow yourself up, Gale.
Certainty for the moment such a decision is upon us. You may feel differently once we know what we're truly up against.
Just got off work. Hope you had a nice day, Han. Now it's time to grab a drink, some food, and kick back. See what Halsin has to say.
Oakfather's blessings to you.
Seems like you feel responsible for the Shadow Curse somehow.
Well, there's hardly anyone left to share the responsibility with. Few who witnessed the fall of Moonrise still draw breath. What Ketheric Thorm unleashed is not something that nature can undo by itself. I must do what I can. I studied the Shadow Curse for years. But to
Welcome
truly
back, Lena.
understand
The stream's going awesome.
I must
We
reach its
we
source.
had a pretty intense combat encounter just a little bit ago that I'm still kind of coming down from. My adrenaline is a little through the roof. I have to ask, how do you know so much about the parasite?
Closer than most would care to be to those things. A drow attacked me and I defended myself. Afterwards, I was able to examine the tadpole that emerged. Hideous, but fascinating. Like nothing else in nature, I'm glad to say.
Sweet. Do you know how the Shadow Curse can be stopped?
But we'll need to get closer before I can put my theory into practice. Put it from your mind.
Correction, Leonardo, I did
we
lose
hear
to the
curse,
Fart Gang
Then there
once,
will be more to be said.
but we almost lost again, and then overcame the smell, yes. Sweet. Okay. Let's see what Karlach has to say. I wanna chat with you, see if you have anything to say about Gale.
Oh, was that Gale's granddad?
No, Karlach, you silly goose. That was Elminster Omar.
Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell. But all right. Must have had something important to say to Gale if he came all this way. Good news, I hope.
Wow, okay, I don't think it was. It turns out Gale has an explosive bomb in his chest. And Mr. asked him to use it to blow up the heart of the Absolute.
Whoa now, he's got a...
Look at those massive fucking glove
that
shapes.
would explain a little, but... Mistra?
Gauntlets,
I mean,
more
this
like.
is a lot to take in. What's he going to do?
It sounds like he would do that to himself. Yeah, I think he's gonna go through with it.
Fuck me. There's devotion and then there's stupidity.
Right.
If the god of magic can't handle this without sacrificing Gale, she's no god at all. Poor Gale. He must be in bits after hearing that. I'll distract him. Tell him I haven't read a book since secondary school. Watch his face melt off.
I love these characters, man. All right. So, what's Volo got to say?
Ah, my... Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable.
I don't want to deal with you. I'm sorry. Let's talk to Lizelle, see if she has anything to say that we haven't gone to the crèche yet. Well, excuse me, not yet. We're not going at all.
Even the Githyanki have heard tell of the Sage of Shadowdale.
Oh, wow.
Some of his works have been translated to Tirsu. That doesn't mean his every word carries wisdom, however. Near as I can tell, Mistra demands Gale's faith, but holds no faith in him. Why else would she demand
So
Gale's
true.
himself, and perhaps so many others? Does she not think he can destroy the Absolute with his own immense talents? Does she not know the mighty company that he keeps?
Fucking
Demanding
damn right.
Blacketh may be, but she
Spoken
acts
like
for the
a
good of the
Blade of the Frontier on the side. You're
Mistress
just chilling at
concerned
camp.
only for herself. Perhaps he'd find forgiveness in a fiery death. But I can't help but wonder why he'd want it at all.
These are some really, really cool dialogues. I kind of want to see what the other ones have to say. Where's Shadowheart? Yeah, such a beautiful campsite, JJ. Yeah, how do the Gith know about about Elminster, but Karlach hasn't heard of him.
I can't believe Mistra actually expects Gale to just sacrifice himself like that.
Yeah, I had
Seems
just
like
said
a
earlier,
waste of
Han,
a
this is
fine
my
wine.
absolute favorite looking campsite. The one for Rivington is pretty cool. I'm just a fan of like green areas, like nice sunny nature feeling places, and like the Underdark, and I think there's one in Moonrise Towers, one in the Gauntlet of Shard. They're all really cool. Just like for ones that I will literally sit here and have this on like my second monitor or something and just chill. WYLL has some of the best development in the game. Yes, Vagard. After making my my Karlach video, some people in the comments had mentioned WYLL as their favorite like written character, and I honestly I have a hard time disagreeing with them. If you really embrace her questline and her character, her evolution is just so like, to look at her from moment one and then when you're at the end of the game, if you've properly dealt with her, it's like some of the biggest changes you can see for any companion. Yeah, the Mountain Pass is just such a beautiful area, and it's kind of like underwhelming a little bit. Like even if you go to the crèche, it's just kind of separate. The crèche is still really cool and awesome looking, but she has a lot to say. You seemed intrigued when Halsin mentioned Dark Justiciars before.
He mentioned Dark Justiciars, and we've come across other signs of a Sharon presence during our travels. I'm not sure I can dismiss that as a coincidence.
I don't think there's any really important dialogues to pick here. Yeah, so let's head out.
Do you feel that? The darkness, pulling at the strands of the weave.
Oh, that's true.
You'll be able to do your wizard thing, though, right?
Of course.
Shadowheart is another. I've never. I've done a Shadowheart Origin playthrough, which kind of pulled me out of her character development. You skipping the Underdark as well? I think so, Leonardo. We might get around to entering the Grimforge like through the back way, but as of right now, we're like the same reasoning, or part of half of the reasoning that we didn't go to the crèche is kind of why we're just brute forcing our way into the Shadow Curse lands at this point, which might be a little too much for us to handle, but
let's get on with it.
actually that didn't give us a long rest. Let's actually let's do our first long rest in the Shadow Curse lands. All right, let's quick save just in case. Yeah, rip the deep gnomes. The Underdark is such a cool area, and it's pretty vibey in and of itself. Yeah, rip Barkus too. There's so much stuff to do in the Grimforge, but it's kind of like you're almost dragging these characters when you play as Tav or like a Dark Urge. You're almost dragging them to all of these places. It's kind of like why, like if I were to ever do a WYLL playthrough, it would kind of just be we find our quickest way to the crèche, and because that's just going to be the easiest solution for the Absolute at this point.
It feels powerful.
I can't believe we're in Act 2.
Stay on your guard.
Are you the true soul?
You're a goblin. Maybe 3. Because we've had beef with goblins this entire time. So, if we know that they're kind of asking for true souls, two, you think Poltergeist? Yeah, I don't know if Will would be so aggressive, but we've kind of learned at this point that they're not really to be messed with. Don't have to tell me twice, Vhagar. Woo! Wada! I knocked him out. Okay, how about that? How about that? Let's grab a torch. What Shadowheart got
There's
to say?
something I want to talk to you about. Something important.
Well, now I'm intrigued.
I could have died in that pod, back on the Nautiloid. You could have died, spending precious moments trying to free me, but you did it anyway. I owe you
My
life.
honor. I'm the Blade
Twice
of
over,
Frontiers.
and
Where are the Blades of Frontiers?
You supported me against Lae'zel. I may not have survived that night without you. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember.
She's so bloody.
As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully
Would this
dedicate
sketch
yourself
us
to
out?
Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, that's
Sometimes
a little weird.
I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to
How would she
serve,
know you
yet she
you
can
gained her
prove
trust more than most people because she can't remember where her car keys are? I mean, she knows everything. It's just a matter of recollection. So I feel like there might be some things that could, like, reach the surface that she might not be entirely, like, conscious about, but knows that they're there. Do you think she'll ever relent and make you a Dark Justiciar? I don't understand why it'd be so secret. Well, I mean, yeah, it makes sense, because Shar is not the nicest god in the realms. Well, that was a load of nothing. I think thank you for sharing. I mean, it's kind of... What do you guys think on, like, how he would react to this? Because being a Dark Justiciar is not, like, a really light-hearted title. You are carrying the Lady of Losses, like, every wish. And, I mean, that's probably not received well by many people on the Sword Coast. Yeah, I think that's kind of how we've been the whole time. Like, we like when she shares, but we also respect her kind of, like, secrecy in it. I was thinking 3-2 Poltergeist. I think I'm going to go with 3.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Yeah, because we were understanding about everything else. Why were you in pain
The wound
before?
on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
So you knew... no. That's not the choice. What causes it to hurt you?
difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
I mean, Will's got to respect that. He's been through some shit. All right, let's turn to other matters. All right, let's whip out this this torch.
2 steps at a time.
Let's get moving. Oh, I can also... Can I wield my Shadow Blade in the other hand now? Yeah, sick. Alright, guys. We're here. We're so close to level 5, too. I think we're going to need level 5.
The Dark Lady's shield.
What do we do about these guys? So here's another goblin. Does he have any absolute stuff on him? Yup. Right there on his back. Are we like... Are we in the interest of killing all the absolutists? At least with the engagements that we aren't thinking might be a little too difficult. Because like I said, Will has a level head on himself, and he knows not to go into just every encounter willy-nilly. But here are a few goblins and a guy that clearly has like an absolute thing. Oh yeah. Leonardo's totally right. What we just went through kind of reinforced everything that we hate about the absolute. So yeah, let's get to good positions for this. Oh, Shadowheart has another thing.
Shadow curse. It doesn't seem to affect me like it does others. Not as badly, at least. Do you know what this means? I must be blessed. Lady Shah is protecting me where others are left to face her wrath.
Her wrath.
She must do.
So what does all this mean?
Lady Shah wouldn't bless me like this for no reason. There must be something she wants of me. Those
Eldritch Blast is the answer. The question is irrelevant.
Perhaps they were no coincidence. In either case,
Vhagar, you're gonna get me in some trouble.
Any place dedicated to Lady Shah.
You're gonna get me on board with this mentality, and I'm gonna stop asking you guys for things. I'm just gonna know that Eldritch Blast is the answer to everything. I mean, Karlach has the ability to throw. I think we have a pretty good attack from a vantage point. So let's fucking blast Betty.
Pick to fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
I mean, yeah, I'm not looking to be fucking buddy-buddy with you losers. Let's back Will out for now so that other people have room. Ooh, they have arrows, but... Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Eldritch Blast? Eldritch Blast is running a campaign, and we were wondering if you could offer up your patronage. Oh, I forgot to fucking long rest. We saved at the Githyanki crèche, damn it. Or not the Githyanki, like right before. Yo, what's up, Arkai? Welcome to stream. Is this tactician? I think, yeah, it is tactician mode difficulty, but we're not doing honor mode. We're not doing honor mode. I think we're just gonna have to firebolt our way out of here. Kill the ones with the bows. Yeah, I should be able to do it, Leonardo. Yeah, because Karlach has most of our damage is gonna come from this. Let's rage. That orb skill on Gale is dangerous. I'm always scared to click it. You have to confirm it 100%. It might even give you a warning. Don't I have some powder? I do have some powder, but do I have like one of those bulbs that warps them all into one location? I have a spiked bulb. I do have a void bulb. I think I'm gonna wait on that because if I can use her in rage throw and her frenzy throw in the same instance and just throw a fucking smoke powder bomb down there, that would nuke. That would absolutely nuke. Would you do a stream? Would you stream an honor mode run? That's a lot. I mean, you guys have seen how terrible I am at this game. I might have been able to like kind of wiggle my way out of like a couple really tough encounters, but I mean, you saw how stressed I was even in like a situation that I can just reload any quick save. I really want to kill this fucking bow guy.
Easy.
Wait, what did I throw? That didn't look like a dagger. I threw a studded shield at him. I mean, I would love to do an honor mode run for you guys, but I think it would just end up really, really sucking really bad. You have Igmis too. It would be really fun. I do think it would take away a little bit of like the conversation with chat because I would have to be so dialed in to not make a mistake. So maybe sometime in the future I'm not taking it off the table, but I would like to learn a bit more about how to be good at Baldur's Gate first. Start hitting Betty again. Oh, I must have missed him with my Eldritch Blast way back. Oh, now they're gonna start running around. Oh, they're gonna get affected by the Shadow Curse. What the fuck are you guys doing? What? I mean, hey, Leonardo, I've beaten Elden Ring and the DLC. I'm all about Souls-like stuff. But this is different to where I can't just like hold a controller and be like agile enough. This sucks. I'm gonna have to break his concentration. Let's throw that void bulb. Why is my path interrupted? I want them all together. Except when they get saved by it. And then let's put this smoke powder satchel in her inventory. It's not that hard. It's actually quite easy. Yeah, that is until you misclick that one time or have that one thing go wrong where it just fucking ruins your entire playthrough and you're already in Act 3 and you have to restart. All right. Let's regular throw. Well, isn't honor mode just tactician with the like the precedent of not being able to reload your save? What the fuck is this? I can't hit that other sucker. Whatever. Why did I think that would blow up as soon as it landed? Well, now I can throw something fiery. Alchemist fire. Make sure to get him in that too. Woo! Nope, you didn't miss anything crazy. You just came back for that big explosion. Okay, okay. At least that stopped the cloud of daggers. Why didn't that hurt them very much? Yeah, we just moved into the Shadow Curse lands. There really wasn't much in between when you left, Derek, and when you came back. We just entered, talked to Shadowheart a little bit. These guys really didn't take that much damage. I don't know if we're gonna make it through this one, guys. You know what? Since I don't have, so that I won't have to like save scum. Well, not save scum, but like, I don't want to have to reload a save and then go through all this Shadowheart dialogue again. Oh, there's this fucking sucker over here. Maybe you're only 5 HP. I want to kill this hyena and then leave combat. Yep, Gale. Yep. Gale's burned to death. This is not going very well. You'll be back later, Poltergeist. Enjoy your food, sire. Blast! Alright, now let's get the fuck out.
Ready for another round?
Oh, it's a Shadow Curse undead. Just to be safe.
Jimmy on the go.
Yeah, maybe Eldritch Blast isn't always the answer.
Good idea, Carl.
Wow, that's nuts damage.
Have to keep going.
Yeah, let's flee. Then. Oh, the fight's still going on. Oh no, Karlak, you're gonna get Shadow Cursed.
Karlak, your ally is falling to the curse. Help them.
Are we far? Far enough away? Nope. Alright, we're far enough away. Ooh, Karlak leveled up. Okay, let's flee.
No time to waste.
Okay. Back at camp. Now we can go to Withers. We don't have a res scroll, I don't think. And even if we do, we have gold to res.
Let's chew the fat.
Plus, then we can just steal it from Withers. I'm kind of over the fact of not stealing from Withers. I'm pretty cool with it.
Fate.
Also, what you guys told me about all of the lore with the hirelings, I think I'm gonna do a whole video on that because I think it's kind of a cool little rabbit hole to go down with. It would reveal more about Withers. It would reveal kind of all of their lore, where they came from.
Then thou must return. This is the price of balance. Well counted.
Yeah, Gale got dunked on really bad. I was planning to long rest in the Shadow Curse lands just so we could get the camp, we could get any cool interactions that only happen in Act 2. And Shadowheart just took over the scene with her dialogue, so it just kind of distracted me. Welcome back, Gale. What does Bone Daddy even need the gold for? That's right. That's why I'm gonna take it. He's got 400 of my shits. I need a nat 20. 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 I need a nat. Got a nat 20.
2 steps at a time.
Holy moly. Holly molly. An extra L in the wrong place will change everything. Okay. Let's long rest. First, let's give Scratch a pet.
Dog pants through a ball held firmly in his mouth.
Let's take the ball. Bitch! Especially if you make it at least 2 hours. Do you know what you're asking? I don't think Withers cares, Arkai.
He relinquishes the ball. It is well chewed and slick with drool.
Arf, arf. Pet him. Can I throw the ball and he'll run after it? Oh, isn't that so sick? Bring it back. What does he drop it? Oh, that's so fucking sick. All right, let's end the day. More Mizora shit. I thought this only happened if you hit Moonrise in time.
Oh, I love this time of year. The dickheads start popping up wherever you look.
Absolute's cult has gone and grabbed one of Zariel's assets. A devil. And a powerful one at that. They're locked up in the cult's fortress, Moonrise Towers. And you're getting him out.
Well, we have quite the beef with Mizora at this point. Because she tried to deceive us into killing Karlach. Well, technically it was part of the terms and conditions, which were always the ones that get Will. But if this devil is so powerful, how'd they manage to get captured? That's my question. I think we're kind of callous towards Mizora at this point. There could be an argument from earlier where Will doesn't have the insight yet of being lied to, of kind of being led astray to where he might even follow her wishes a little bit more. But I think I think we're a little questionable now.
Questions. You're wasting my time. Let's see about getting your priorities fixed.
If you leave Mizora there, does she die?
Clause Z,
Yeah,
Section 13.
she does, and then
Should
WYLL
promised
does.
soul refuse obeyance or neglect duty, the pact holder shall cast the promised into Avernus as a lemure.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
I'll make it simple. You
What can I say? I love
fail
lore
or
videos that go
refuse,
extra deep into their
and you
analysis.
turn
Plus a
into
little question, would you watch a
blob of
7 hours
stink
essay on a
flesh and
topic?
sink to
I'm
Avernus.
crazy, so I would.
Now, be a good boy and play fetch, pup.
The only issue, though,
Spend an eternity
Derek, is
sizzling
that
in the hells.
finding footage to make these videos as long as they are is typically what ends up becoming the issue.
She cannot afford
If
for you to
if
fail
all it
this
took
mission.
was doing a
This may be
voiceover
your best
and
chance to
like
negotiate your way out of
and
your
kind of constructing it together that way, then I would be rapid firing these videos out. There is a lot of work that goes into using my camera tool, going and recording stuff. So knowing that some people enjoy like longer versions of my videos, I used to do like 35, 40-minute videos, and those would take a long time to make. That's why I kind of started to shorten them for a bit more of a consistent upload schedule. But I mean, hey, maybe we'll do a couple long ones in the near future. I will say, once I turn this playthrough into a video, that's probably gonna have to be like an hour and a half, 2-hour video. I get to be a lemur. I'd love to hop into the trees all day. Is a lemur different than a lemur? Like, not the mort. Not that one. Not like from what is it? Not the penguins of Madagascar. That's a lemur, right? I cannot move it anymore, Mort. Dialogue made me learn what lemur means. I thought it was a lemur, but turns out lemur was named after Oh, cool. Lemur is a relentless ghost in hell. Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that. Your Dirge videos are so cool. Gave me a whole new perspective on the character. That was a really fun couple videos to make, I will say, on Dirge. It's probably the most interesting topic in Baldur's Gate 3, unless you go like deeper into D&D lore in general. I'll do it on one condition, Mizora. You free me from this fucking pact.
Interesting. Now, why should I go letting my favorite pet off his leash?
Oh, I'm your favorite? Would he really have the balls to do an intimidation? Three is probably my favorite as a bard, like as a potential bard, future bard. I really like 3 because then that kind of Will gets to play into his like kind of the environment that he's been thrust into, but still doesn't know like anything about. I think 1. That's probably the hardest roll we've run into. We've run into a few 15s, but 16 seems a little extreme. Add that guidance. What have our rolls been this game? I feel like our dialogue rolls are absolutely crazy.
Incredible. You actually think you hold the winning hand? Fine. I'll play your game. But I amend the pact once the mission's done, not before. Clause F, Section 9. Soulbinder shall bestow reward or favor only upon soulbearer's fulfillment of related obligation. Now, to Moonrise, pet. And do mind the shadows. They've been especially hungry.
The only thing I didn't like about the story is the part where they made the Emperor Baldur. Yeah, it's a little goofy, I think. It was insanely cool to me when I approached Ansur and had that whole interaction. But after I made the video, well, while I was making the video on it, it just seemed more and more implausible. As much as I'd love to keep hanging out with you guys, have to go to bed for early work. Vagard, thanks for being in chat. Thank you so much for participating. We'll see you next time.
God damn it, Will! Why did it have to be Mizora? Why did it have to be Zariel? You know I'd do just about anything for you. But we're being asked to retrieve one of Zariel's assets. What if it's a runaway, like me? Or something
I mean, yeah,
worse?
technically, Karlach is an asset of Zariel's. I saw that Shadowheart grew up in Moonhaven in the wiki. Is that legit? Moonhaven. Where's Moonhaven? I'm unfamiliar. I did hear from some people in chat when we were in the Blighted Village that's where she grew up. And then she ended up residing in Baldur's Gate with her parents. Theo's here again. Oh, the Blighted Village is the Moonhaven? Yeah, so yeah, I think you're right. Welcome back, Theo. Welcome back, Leonardo. Oh, Theo, are you trying to... He's trying to lay down in my seat. I need to lay my back seat down so he can go lay down there. Maybe you guys can see him, actually. There he goes. Yeah, he's just gonna chill here, I think, for a little bit. Let's put it down a little more for him. Oh. She gets triggered when you read her diary, or when she reads her diary. I'm not sure what dialogue choice to pick here. Now I don't have a back to sit up against. This is a little weird. But at least there's a cute kitty in the background now. You can see only see his head. Is it a coincidence that your cat has the same name as Will's? Oh, that's right. His name is Theo. It's a total coincidence. He's 5 years old. We got him before Baldur's Gate came out. Yeah, 4 was what I was having ever such an urge to pick 2. But I don't think we would be like confrontational with Karlach at this point. Yeah, we'll face that possibility when we know what we're up against.
That at least I can promise you.
All right. So let's go to bed. Ooh, another one.
The voice of the Absolute is
Blinded.
strong here, and getting stronger. I don't know how much longer I can resist it. But it's good to see you're making progress.
I mean, my cat has some blades on him. I'll say that much.
You took an unexpected route here. You did a brave thing, saving those people in the grove.
Wasn't even a choice. They needed my help.
Not everyone would have helped.
Emperor again is Walmart Mizora, so let's.
just doesn't stop.
Yes, he does
We
look
are
pretty
being
good.
bombarded by waves of telepathic energy. Wave after wave with hardly a breath between them. I almost dare not rest. Each wave a set of orders to the infected. The order for your transformation has been given many times already. I just hope my powers last long enough to see this through.
Alright. Will you do lore videos in the future? Of course, I'll never stop doing lore videos. Let's level up Karlach. Yeah, as long as I'm able to dedicate the time that I can to the lore videos, and they're worth. I don't want to turn them into like a job essentially, but it is kind of my job at this point. So until it becomes unfeasible as a job, I will keep pumping them out for all of you. Yeah, Brain says ew, but I say ooga. Oh, we get an extra attack. How awesome is that? I think we just level her up into a barbarian again. Yes, a safe place for everybody to relay their true thoughts on the attractiveness of these characters. Free of judgment. Again, Shadowheart, you have another one?
Something I've been wanting to share with you. If now's a good time.
Everything's coming out of the woodworks. I mean, she kind of proved that she's willing to tell us a bunch of stuff now. Actually, nah, one.
It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection.
Ooh, this is the flashback one.
Come into my mind.
Do a lore video on Withers, the father of the Dead 3. I'll do some Withers lore videos. I guess that's why I think having you guys in chat here to kind of bounce video ideas off of is going to be a huge help, because there are some times where I think a video idea might just be a little too shallow. Maybe not shallow, but maybe overdone, over-talked about. But if you guys want to hear my take on it, my research and narrative on it, I think I'd be happy to do it for you guys. What am I going to see?
How I came to be who I am. How I found my way to Lady Shah's embrace.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I trust you.
Scratch lore video? That sounds like a fun April Fool's one.
I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing.
I kind of want to tilt my camera down a little bit. Look at this sucker. Oh, what a little bubba. Now we're a little too far away. Ooh. Bone Man is one of the most interesting characters in the whole game. Sure is. Oh, maybe this is why she's afraid of wolves. Actually, they kind of... Cats are very precious.
I can't remember what I said. I can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life. and gave me a new home. With Lady Sharp. It hurts. That's all I remember.
Damn, we failed a religion check. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for sharing that with me. I know it couldn't have been easy.
Normally I'd agree. But with you, it's getting easier by the moment.
Do we miss out on... Well, I mean, we're romancing Karlach. But can't you have, like, a side piece? Do I have a Discord server? I have, like, the skeleton of a Discord server. I wasn't sure if I wanted to open it up to, like, a patron Discord server or not. I think what I might end up doing is I would open the Discord to everybody. But there would be maybe like features of the Discord that if you're like a contributing patron or like a member of the YouTube channel, you might be able to hop in voice chats with me or something, discuss some lore, play some games, do whatever. I think I had mentioned that a couple streams ago to see what kind of ideas you guys might have for perks of maybe some extra support.
Checking things out.
Oh no, I don't have my torch out. Okay, exit terminus mode. Let's try this again. I think we just go down there and fight them. Did they leave? They are still down here, okay.
That's pretty nice. Never thought about it like that. But now I will.
I missed. What were they talking about? I just want to fucking kill these guys. Oh, okay. Let's be smart. Let's go back to camp. Let's grab... Let's grab Sir Fuzzlump.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
Can try and extract some info before murdering everyone. Doesn't the spider guy come up and show up then?
But the
Follow
vessel
me.
only stares blank.
This soul awaits thy command.
Does Will know that the spider guitar summons Katniss? I don't think he did. He wouldn't. He wouldn't by any means.
Never a dull moment.
Alright, so let's get you Longstrider.
Light on my feet.
Let's give you Longstrider.
Alright.
You. And you. Cool.
The pride of the gate. And I'm off.
Does he have mage armor?
So that's progress.
Oh, this isn't even a... This isn't a concentration.
Ready.
Yeah, we absolutely do mage armor. Oh, can't have armor equipped. We give it to Karlach. Does Gale have armor equipped? Yes. Do we have armor equipped? No. Or we do. Well, we can't use it because we have armor equipped. Warding Bond and Protection from Poison are also pretty good buff options that don't use concentration. I don't think I have either of those learned. Ooh, maybe I can give dark vision. Yeah, because Will's not a tiefling, so or unless he gains long or dark vision from Devil's Sight. Let's give dark vision to Gale. Dark vision to Shar. And that's all we can do. Now let's go grab Gale again.
I've never seen such a concentration of shadow magic. We must forge on, but carefully.
Yeah, so shadow magic is different from the weave. They don't pull the powers from the weave. They pull it from, I think, Shar's influence.
It is the very antithesis of all the weave stands for. A magic of confusion and corruption, drawn forth only by those desperate or damned enough to accept its degradations. Followers of Mystra, those who call on the true weave, are expressly forbidden to indulge it.
I thought Mystra was the god of all magic. Why forbid this?
Mystra's domain is the weave and the magic that courses through it. These shadows were drawn from another source, created by another goddess, Shar. Mystra cannot destroy it even if she wishes to, but she can try to ensure her followers resist its temptations.
Woo!
Now, I think it's time we moved on to lighter subjects, for we too are lost to the darkness. Was there anything else?
I want you back in camp, or I want you back in my party. Yeah, how are you feeling? Can't be easy facing the possibility of death.
Never the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives. Truth is, I was living on borrowed time already.
While we're kind of chilling, just want to remind you guys again to like the stream if you can, if you're enjoying. We always want to try and promote it to as many people as we can to get it as many people in the chat for next time as possible. I think the more people that watch the VODs, the more that they would want to participate in the actual live stream. So the more friends we can have in here, the easier it'll be to make these decisions. You gotta go, Leonardo. Good luck on the Fart Curse lands. Thanks for being in chat, man. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Or a wonderful night if you're overseas. Wondering about that mighty lord you told me about in your story.
Ah, yes.
Let's hear of Karsus.
Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard.
This might help me in my the Raphael video I'm editing right now.
God, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistril, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like to be a god, to know yourself, to be untouchable, to be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel, and with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistril sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistril, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of
I don't think he called Elminster the greatest wizard to ever live.
As Karsus's folly.
He said that he was the most powerful in all the realms, so probably still alive. I bet he's mentioning. But what kind of confuses me here is, from what I understood, is that when Karsus absorbed the powers of Mistril, I think what undid him was the responsibility to upkeep the weave. And that was too much of a burden for Karsus to bear as a recently ascended god. So I thought that's what overwhelmed him and caused Karsus's folly. I didn't know... I mean, I don't know how D&D accurate everything in this game is, but for Will to mention that Mistral sacrificed herself to plunge the weave into darkness as Karsus was ascending to render his spell useless, is that the gist? Cracked under the pressure. Yeah, I mean, upholding the weave, especially with only Karsite magic available to him, because remember, the Crown of Karsus allows the individual to control magic outside of the weave. They can separate themselves from Mistra's limits, her demands, everything like that. So it would make sense that he wasn't able to control the actual magic of the weave to stabilize it. I don't know, that confuses me a little bit what Gale says about it. So at that moment in time, all magic was gone.
Mistral was reborn as Mistra. Upon her return, the weave returned with her. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. Try to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go.
Oh, Gale. We're not gonna let you blow up. Join me.
Would that I could.
Sir
Back in the
Fuzzalump
thick
can
of
stay in
things at
camp.
last. Oh, how exciting.
Ooh. I gotta get a stretch in, but I'm so locked in right now. All right, let's leave camp.
Shaddy. Got a quick question about
Shaddy?
the best way to treat an infernal burn.
Shaddy. Really?
Hearty? Shadsy? Or
I
maybe
can't get
just
over this.
the fringe?
Shadowheart will do just fine, thanks. Love is making you fanciful.
You might be right.
That's so cool. I mean, I'm popping out unannounced. Is that a threat? Is that a threat, warrior Gronag? Get Eldritch Blasted. You fucking asshole. Well, it looks like everybody else has shit initiative. But we gotta stay near them so that they don't get eaten up by the Shadow Curse. Although this area is Shadow Curse protected, right? Shit, I went back and prepped Longstrider and everything, but I didn't do Shadow Blade. Shadow Blade. I don't know if we need a Blade Song right now. And we do need something other than a miss. Okay, dash is good. That's his action. Karlach is so funny, never fails to make the player laugh. Yeah, no, it's the most personable character that you can experience in the game. That's just why I think she's so well written. There were some people that were not so keen on me saying that Karlach was as good of a written character as I was saying. I think it mostly boils down to what Baldur's Gate tries to present their characters as. They're not just party members. They're individuals that you grow attached to. You experience every part of the game with them, and their emotions evolve, their quests evolve, their just characters in general evolve. And I think Karlach, more than any of the other companions, has these little quips, these little dialogue options that feed so much into your growth and attachment to them that it seems like almost the perfect way to write a character in this kind of style of game, where you can get so attached to these characters, and yeah, it's more beyond simple character arc writing. I don't think she has the best character arc out of. She might not even be top 3 in terms of just genuine character arcs, but I think what she presents from her engine, her romance, everything from top to bottom is just so meant for this game. Let's get throwing. You know what I'm saying? Rage against the dying of the light. Let's get a nasty fucking reckless attack on this bitch. Oh, I have an extra attack now. I totally forgot. You're dead. And we all level up. Oh, yeah. Let's have Shadowheart start ticking away at these guys. I don't want to use too many spell slots because we're kind of running low on camp supplies. And Cloud of Daggers, when used on me, is very frustrating. I think Will gets up close and personal and then tries a booming blade to stop the concentration. Why is it using the torch? Oh, because I don't have it. Oh, I don't have a Shadow Blade prepared. Will this take my action? If it does so, yeah, no, I'll have to equip the other thing. Damn it. I'm just gonna drop an armor of Agathis, actually. If he's gonna be like kind of a... I mean, that thing almost killed itself. Gale's down. You're raging. Are you too heavy? Yeah. I need this fucking Cloud of Daggers out of the way. Knock him prone. Wait, why would that provoke attack of opportunity? Do I have to move? Oh, we can shove him in the cloud. But there's no more cloud anymore. Now that he's prone. Reckless attack his ass. Then we lacerate him. Start bleeding, bitch.
Can't afford to let up.
I think we get Gale up. Get Gale up. Then we healing word. Oh, turn the tide. Well, actually, that's our channel oath charge done. Oh, recharge is on short rest though, so we might be fine. That's her turn. Wow, getting up from prone was his entire... Oh, no, wait. How long does that last? This is... Yeah, that took his entire turn. Took 2 seconds to grab a glass of water and Gale gets knocked out. Yeah, it's not easy to keep this guy with 26 HP up. But we did heal him with Shadowheart. She's got some big cojones. Well, Will without a Shadow Blade is pretty much fucking fucked. Let's Pact of the Blade. I kind of forgot about this. Ooh. Okay. Knock him off balance. Gale, we might need you to Blade Sing. Nah. I don't have any actions though. Nah, I think we're good. I think we just try and maybe knock this guy off balance. Yeah, keep hitting Karlach. Fine with that. Fine with that. Let's do another throw. We have used all our daggers. Where'd that hatchet go? Or battle axe. Let's throw the battle axe at... This guy's actually kind of the most threatening. Yeah, let's take this guy out. That didn't do that much. Maybe it's because I'm throwing a non-throwable weapon. Yeah, Frenzy attack should be fine enough. And then Shadowheart is going to smite the fucking shit out of this guy. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Get wrecked. Now let's give Will that if he needs it. Nice one, dickhead. He knows Fireball. Seems a little extreme. You're toast, Pansif. Yep. Easy fight. That was never a doubt. How did you burn? How did you burn?
What's the story?
Okay. I didn't mean to level up, but... Gain 2 spells. Oh. So now we get Fireball. Level 3 spell access is just like the world opens up for you. I'm thinking Fireball and Counterspell off the top of my head. Haste. Haste is broken. I think we get rid of Counterspell for now. Because Counterspell is really good when you can use Spell slots. Haste might be better since we're not evocation. Yeah, but my only justification for maybe needing fireball is I only recently learned that blade singing charges, the damage ones will come from casting spells. So if there are times where I start a fight off with a blade singing and then don't really have many opportunities to use spells well enough, then I'm only really healing a lot from my blade sing. Although we only get one level 3 spell slot, right? 2 level 3 spell slots, okay. Yeah, let's dump counterspell for now. We might grab it next level, but we're gonna haste. We're gonna grab haste. There's laughing Mizora again. Now maybe Will takes counterspell. Or Hunger of Hadar. Because Will isn't using many. Although we use the Warlock spell slots. Fireball or counterspell on Will? Hadar is good for hazard stacking. I don't think we have too many hazards as it is, though. Are you getting comfy? Counterspell, you think? Yeah, let's do counterspell. And then for Eldritch Invocations, I think that there's some more opened. I kind of miss Repelling Blast, I'm not gonna lie. Might help to cock block mages. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need it since we're riding the line of being underleveled. I mean, we are actually underleveled for what it recommends. Without expending a spell slot. Repelling Blast was awesome just to like nuke people off the side, but I've kind of had a hard time keeping Will alive. So we can cast this without using a spell slot just as an action. I'm kind of down with that. Fiendish Vigor or Repelling Blast. I'll let you guys pick. Welcome back, Poltergeist. It's going pretty well. We did just finish up the fight with those guys of the Absolute. The Goblin and the couple Orcs. But now we're leveling up. And we're trying to decide between Fiendish Vigor or Repelling Blast. Repelling Blast was nice. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Derek. Metal Man says Blast. I don't know. I'm doing Fiendish Vigor. I'm sorry, guys. It 100% should, because it's not a false life that's being cast on him. Well, we're gonna have to go back to camp and have Withers res Shadowheart because we do not have any more res scrolls.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Then thou must return. This is the price of balance. Well, by doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives.
Does temporary HP stack if they come from different sources? We'll have to see. It seems like it's up in the air a little bit. If it doesn't, then we'll absolutely we'll respec and pick Repelling Blast. All right, Withers, give me back my shit. Actually, well, we don't need it right now. Let's level up Shadowheart. Do we level up Cleric or Paladin? When you hit a creature with a melee attack, you can use your Channel Divinity to deal extra necrotic damage. So we get a feat if we level up Paladin. I think an extra Lay on Hands charge would be really good. Paladin gets us a second attack at 5. I didn't know that. That's not super important because Shadowheart doesn't really do melee attacks that often. That's actually not true. She uses her smites. It's a tough decision. I'm thinking Sentinel too. We already have heavy armor proficiency, right? Paladins do have heavy armor efficiency or proficiency, right, by default? What about Shield Master? I actually think I'm going to pick Sentinel because we're usually within pretty close range of our allies since we're going to need to be able to lay on hands. It would either be this or ability improvement, but I don't think there's any one ability score for Shadowheart that really boosts anything. Well, healing from the wisdom, but lay on hands is a flat heal, I believe. Bink. Sentinel it is. for us.
Going a little longer.
Might need another for
Welcome
us.
rest.
Okay, let's loot these guys.
Let's
I also
see.
need to grab my daggers.
Might be useful.
There's the studded shield we threw. And a rib
Worth a
cage.
rummage.
Nice. The hell's down here?
On I go.
Defender of the people. Keeping pace.
Okay, there's another dagger. Interesting. I'm a little hesitant to get into anything super exciting because we are gonna have to end stream soon, and I don't wanna have to cut off. Oh my fucking god. I don't want to have to like interrupt something exciting that we do. Lock this. Come on. You have so many thieves' tools. Nice. Alright, what's in here? Potion of speed? I will always take those. 100%. Can I climb this? Oh, I can. Perception failed. Can anybody else hit the perception? Anything else in here? This is pretty fucking gross. Burlap sack. Brave, a letter. Let's read this. Dear Mum, you forgot me, and that's not nice. The last time I forgot to tie my shoes good and tight, you gave me a clout in the ear. So I hope someone does that to you. But if you can you come back, please? Or if you meet Mr. Lupperdiddle Swires, send him because he's famous and quite good at helping people. And I need help, Mum. I feel funny here in the dark. The dark goes movie. It hurts my head, feels like porridge. It hurts. Help me, Mr. Swee. Mum, oh mum, sorry I wasn't brave. Oh, that's pretty sad. I call my mom, Mum. Mum. Ooh, gilded chest, okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna just try and maybe loot the area a little bit. I lied. When was this? 1623 is a while ago. This shit fucking nukes. Are they like weak to... Holy shit. Okay. I'm gonna be entirely honest. I don't think we can win this. And we have enough gold for Withers to res 3 people. So, Gale, you're gonna fucking dash. Actually, no, we need Shadowheart to do this because she's immune. Nice place to use Fireball.
lance board is set.
I don't have it prepared. And I can't do it in combat. We're fucked. I didn't know that I had to prepare it. I thought it would have expanded my known spells thing. Now let's just have Shadowheart run. We're gonna sacrifice the party. And we're gonna flee. We're gonna flee. Yeah. We're just gonna flee this. I'll end all my turns. You can kill everyone how you please. I had no clue that this was here, so running into this unprepared is probably I could 100% take these guys. But not when they're doing 16, 13. Ugh. I know you do, Karlach, but like I can't help you, bruh. What a sad, sad state of affairs.
Unleash me.
Yeah, have a blast. Yeah, I'm getting to be pretty hungry too. I'm starting to dip on my energy levels. That's why I think we're trending towards the end of stream here. Yep. And Theo is just making this the most uncomfortable experience of all time. Nice. All right, Shadowheart. Let's get to rezzing. I think I am going to end stream here. I will res everybody off screen, get everything back up to working order. And I think we're going to have some sick things to do next stream. Act 2 really opens up everything. We have the last light in. We have Moonrise Towers that we definitely want to get to. But I think we want to be as cautious of the Shadow Curse as we can. So while Will might have intentions of just going straight to Moonrise Towers, I don't know if it's really going to end up working that way. So definitely a lot to do next stream, so make sure you guys are there for it to help me out, hang out with chat, and thank you all for coming out. I'll see you next time. Good night, guys.